Simple.
the day of.
Yeah.
I guess we're live now.
I'm
So
pleased. Oh, hi.
hello.
We were just sitting here.
Let me at everybody real quick.
At the peeps.
Don't die back there.
Are you crampy?
Yeah.
Oh, you know what? I have magic in my bag.
Do you?
I do.
I made cookies. I thought that was pretty baller, but I don't have magic. Oh.
Put this where it hurts.
Apply directly to the forehead.
Don't put it. Well, I mean, you could, but
No, seriously,
and it
that
smells
stuff.
nice, and it actually works. It's the one thing in the entire universe that works
It fights the cramps like
and
the
actually
boss.
works. So, like, just slather it the hell on there,
Yeah.
and then put it on your back if that hurts too.
Mm-hmm.
It's good stuff, and it doesn't smell like death, which is nice.
Okay. Oh,
A person.
it's Ruth.
Hello, Ruth. I do. I don't know how, but I do. Ugh.
She's getting apothecaned for her cramps.
Yep. I had to pull out the apothecanas.
Yeah.
And I'm all oily because it's hot outside.
Very.
Blah.
Oh,
How are you?
we also have.
I think
Hi, Bruce. Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Oh,
You're in trouble. You're in trouble. It's not pink.
Tell her I did it.
Jen did it. I was asleep. I wasn't awake. I had nothing to do with it.
He didn't wake up to the smell of bleach or anything.
No.
I think it just didn't work.
Yikers. My bad. I'm so sorry, Riz.
I want to see pictures. Send me pictures, Riz.
Yeah, get on the Discord and you could post pics
Or you could just send them to me.
or send them to her.
Because
Not
I'm
like
special.
anyone else wants to
Shh,
see
I'm
them.
special. Shh.
I'm special. You're special.
I'm special. I am gainfully employed again, and so now we can go to Eeeuuuuu's, Riz. It did not say hello world.
It will over here. It
Mm.
hasn't popped up yet.
Hello, well.
There it is.
Told ya.
Good. But yes, I have a job. I'm very happy.
There we go.
Do you have?
Which flavor?
Something else.
So I am going back to where I student taught,
Froggy.
which is so cool. Hello.
Not a job.
Yeah, but I'm going back to where I student taught, and I'm gonna do LD, but it's with a phenomenal sped team, which I'm so happy about.
People you worked with
And
before.
people I've already worked with and
Yeah.
who know me. And then I found out that the principal was my old AP Lang teacher,
Yeah.
which was so funny. And
Wait, what's her name? His name?
John Madden.
Oh, I've
He
seen
coached.
him.
He coached Randy too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's such a lovely human. I adored him when I was in school. He was the only person who was like super kind to me when I was going through it.
I've got bad news, Rich. You have to leave. Only
Ooh.
employed people can be in this chat. Unless you're a student. If you're going to school
She is.
at
She is.
Metro specifically.
Did you get the FAFSA figured out?
Oh,
Or is
yeah.
it still fighting with you?
That's a
That-
big one.
It just sounds like schools are literally going to go out of business because of the FAFSA mess.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
it's terrible.
Yeah.
It is such a pain in the ass. Like, I thought about going back to school, and I'm like, no, I don't want to.
Well, I remember.
Oh, we can look at the offer.
My son was filling out the FAFSA, and it just was phenomenally annoying. And I
Yeah.
wasn't intimately
Sweet.
involved. I was just answering
Yes,
random
I got it figured out. I finished the entrance counseling.
Good.
I
Yeah.
start August 19th.
Congrats, Riz.
Confirm your identity. The verification code was sent to me. But where? Where did you send it to me? I am confusion.
Oh, we're popping up.
I am
Doggo!
confusion. Eh?
You're going to that Eeeuuuuu's thing then?
Yes, we're gonna go to Eeeuuuuu's.
That's cool. I'm jelly.
I'm
Well,
excited.
When I got it, I was like, wait a minute, they used this last year.
Yes. Oh, I'm excited. I was like waiting on it because I was like, I don't know if I'll have money. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. But we're good. I don't understand. It says the verification code was sent to you. When you get the code, type the code. Okay, that's great. But where's the code?
Yeah,
Where did you send
the
it?
code?
Where did you send it? Oh, there it is. Okay.
Found it.
I'm like, because I don't even know like what the pay is like. at
And
this
for
point.
everyone who's not in the know, that moving bundle back there is my daughter.
who's not having a good time today.
No, she's dying.
8-5.
And her hot room does not help.
Ah,
We can't cool it. It's insane. Don't say the code out loud. People could pirate you.
I'm just trying to make sure that that's not correct. Okay, fine.
Great. Now you can't even do it right.
Ugh. It's because I probably had it send a second code. 858328. 83.
Don't start saying numbers, everyone. That would be mean.
We invite you to have a job. I'm like, yay, that's great. Awesome.
Oh, yeah. Has HR hit you up yet?
Yes, that's what this is.
Nice.
So it'll be full time,
Of course.
but I think it'll be better because I have so much support. And they were like really, really like sped is important. That was the attitude that I got out of everything.
Yeah.
And it was so funny because I'm in the interview and I'm like, but doing my thing, right?
Yeah.
And they basically offered me the job in the interview.
Yep.
And then they called me a little while later, like it was like a half hour later,
30
maybe.
minutes, literally.
And they were like, hey, can we have one more reference? And I'm like, here you go. And
No,
then they
they
called
said,
back.
We need another reference, but you're hired.
Basically, yeah.
He
yeah.
literally said, we're excited to have you.
Yes.
And then said, we need
Well,
another
and then he
reference."
told all of my references that I was getting the job,
Yes.
which was super funny. So my boss was like, he said you're getting it. And then my other reference was like, take it with a grain of salt, but they said you have the position.
Yeah.
I was like, yes.
She nailed it.
So I had a job the same day I had the interview, which is great. Yep. So I'll start when school starts. I have a few things that I have to do. Onboarding process and all of that.
Onboarding into
Yeah.
Cherry Creek again.
yeah.
Yeah, but still, like, that's still awesome. You got the job the day of.
Yeah. Yeah. Which was
And they were
fantastic.
so excited. They were like,
Yeah, they were.
Oh.
Oh, they were so cute. They
Listening
were
to them
like,
talk about it was
"Welcome
great.
home,"
yeah.
and I was like, "Oh,"
yeah.
because that's where I came from. I was a para there.
Mm-hmm.
I did serious emotional needs, so I
Oh,
I worked
yeah.
with the difficult kiddos, and then I student taught there because the program was so phenomenal, and I
Mhm.
loved the teachers. And they were basically like everything that I wanted to be as a teacher. So it's really, really cool to get to
So
go
what she's
back.
trying to say is that she's stressed out. She doesn't have a job. And she really needs your guys' help.
I can hear that she's not going to relax.
Yeah, no, I hate it.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm not relieved at all.
She's actually going to Eeeuuuuu just to spite herself.
Made me cry on the spot.
Yes.
It was a text. Thank God it was a text. But
to hear the words
it
"Welcome
was
home" would
so
have destroyed you.
sweet, and I was just like, oh my heart,
That's cute.
because I really thought there was gonna be like competition for it.
There
and-
probably, that's like I told
Well,
you the
that's
day.
what he said. He
There
was
probably,
like, there probably
was until you got in there. And then they were like,
And
nope,
that's-
her. That's the one. We like that one.
Yeah. Well, and it was fun because in interviews where they're supposed to be all like they don't give anything away
Yeah.
when they're asking the questions and you give the answers.
Mm-hmm.
The whole time I'm watching like my mentor and everybody else being like, yes, wonderful,
Nailed it,
great,
10 out of 10.
awesome, fabulous, this is wonderful. Because there's always that like, how do you deal with racism? And I was like, let me tell you the racism I have seen
That was
in
a
the
good
position
answer.
I was just at.
You nailed it.
There's a lot of it. It's everywhere. And we live as activists.
I
We
think
don't
my favorite
activate.
part of your answer was that you see it in places you never thought you'd see it before.
Yeah.
That was
Yeah.
Nailed it.
Yep. And they were very, very happy with that. So
Yeah.
I was like, because it's been 2 years since I've done an interview, and that's
True.
hard. It's weird and scary to walk back into it and be like, oh my god.
Yeah, but it's like you said, it's like once you get back into it, you're like, oh yeah, I actually know these things.
Exactly. Like I know what the fuck I'm doing. Oh, that's weird.
Mm-hmm.
Weird that I know how to do my job that I spent a lot of years training how to do.
She's a little excited
I'm very
and
happy.
excitable.
By accepting this position, you agree to abide by blah 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 blah. Yes.
The rules.
In addition, you are eligible for benefits. Cool.
Ooh.
Thank you. Can I download the offer?
Probably.
I tried to transfer you to the tablet, and the sound did not come
Oh,
Uh-oh.
great.
into my headphones are having
Mm.
problems.
Mm.
Lovely.
My headphones are
I
also
don't
having
know what
problems.
kind of mood they get into sometimes.
Mm.
I keep losing the right.
Oh, weird.
Yeah.
Yeah, you've been having that problem for a while now.
Mhm. They keep having to hit it until it works again.
And this will be moderate needs. So this is like
Not even
learning
yeah.
disabilities. So it's not as
Severe.
emotionally intense.
Well, and the populace will be a lot different too.
very,
So like,
very, very.
man, that's the only downside I think is the lack of you can't take your kids with you,
Yeah. Oh, I know.
right?
I'm like, I can't just snag my children.
That's rough.
Yeah. And I'll have to tell them.
Her students,
My
dude.
students.
They're her
yeah.
kids.
Those are my kiddos. If they walk into my classroom, they're my
See
kids.
that right there? That's one of her kiddos.
We're pointing at Riss, just so you know.
Chris, I'm pointing at you. Haha, you have pink hair.
That one's mine.
Sorry.
I was like, you don't get a choice now?
I like Riss. We keep Riss.
Yes. Okay.
And
Mission of the
Dorian.
required paperwork.
Keeping him too.
What the heck? Paperwork.
What the? Oh. I see it.
I don't know where they're going to put me for salary schedule. But either way, like whatever I'll be making is enough,
Right.
which is good. So,
See, now,
I'm happy about
now
that.
you understand where I've been coming from since the last few years.
yeah. Well, and like moving out of Kaiser is going to be such a thing. Like, I don't know what the heck to do. I don't know how to do doctors. I don't know.
do.
I don't know how to do that.
You're stepping into my world. I know
Yeah.
all of the people. Yeah, that's Froggy.
Yeah, it's really different when you have to manage stuff.
Yeah, exactly. But this is incredible because it gives me
There's the
access to A, treating my ADHD, and B, having pain management.
Me
which
too.
Is super
I got
exciting.
a referral for a new psych.
Yeah?
Because
Good.
Anna hasn't been able to get a hold of us. Like we've
That's
reached out
far.
and out, and
Yeah.
then for whatever
Sucks.
reason, there's no response. So today we got a referral.
Good.
For a telehealth that's connected to Summit.
Mm-hmm.
So it'll be all the same place.
Good.
And they'll let me take my Concerta and my pain meds.
Nice.
Swap.
That's good.
Well, I was supposed to get a referral from the geneticist from the cardiologist's office.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
He's been ignoring that request for weeks, even though he's the one who had me go to the counselor. And so I saw a new rheumatologist yesterday, and I was just trying to explain the lay of the land. And I was like, well, I'm waiting for a referral to the geneticist. I've seen the counselor, I've had the testing.
Mm-hmm.
And then I would just threw out, unless you'd like to write the referral. He didn't care. He went ahead and did it.
Right.
And this he's so different from the prior guy.
In a good
And
way?
He talks through, yes,
Okay,
in an
thank God.
extremely good way.
Oh.
I don't know how to say how happy I am because it's potluck. They just
Yeah.
assign you to somebody when one person retires. And this is my 4th physician at this practice in
Mhm.
the last 30 years. Because
Wow.
I used to drive to Denver when I lived in Colorado Springs.
Oof.
To go to this
Jesus.
practice.
That is.
Yeah.
Oh, that's far.
Here I am. I'm like, I go to Inglewood. That's nothing.
Well, I just drove to Franklin to
You
get
did.
my medication, so
Well,
that was
the thing
annoying.
is, I knew I was only in Colorado Springs temporarily.
Oh, so like Denver
and
wasn't a big.
And I didn't want to re-explain to another
Fair.
doctor.
That's fair.
Mhm.
I know. I'm nervous about that part, but also like hopeful.
If
I
you
don't
go
know
to the right
what we'll
places,
wind up doing.
if you go to my places,
Yeah. Yeah.
then it'll just be like, bam, it's the same thing.
Right. Show up and basically do what Bug did
You know what I
With-
have, but
with
different.
my doctors.
A
Yeah.
little different.
Yeah.
And then I'll slap you so that they get. The
Oh,
idea
and
your
then
face hurts.
Ruth, I don't know if you got to hear this part, but not the geneticist, the neurologist,
Oh yeah.
when he was doing my biopsy, he I mentioned that you and I have the same symptoms, and he like stopped, and you could see he got like interested. And apparently there's like, we could look into the genetics of it. It might be covered, it might not be moving forward, I don't know.
Yeah.
But there is a form of small fiber neuropathy that is genetic,
Yeah.
Oh,
Which would make
really?
total sense.
which makes perfect freaking sense.
Mhm.
Because like you're losing feeling in your
Lost
feet.
it on my right,
Yeah.
losing it on my left.
Right. Well, and I'm losing it places. I have less feeling on the left than I do on the right. The
Yeah,
right I
me
have
too,
more
in
feeling.
general.
Yeah, exactly. Split totally
Down the
down the middle. because he'll do like the vibration test and be like, where does it stop? When does it stop?
Mhm.
And like you can get to about here, and that's about where it stops
Wow.
talking. But this one, it'll stop about here.
Yeah.
So like the right speaks better than the left does.
Right.
Did I tell you this is not the same thing that my husband has, but he's having some type of tingling and pain in his
Oof.
teeth, and it's messing with his sleeping.
Oh.
And then did I tell you we had some alcohol the other night? It was some champagne,
Yeah.
and he didn't have it.
Oh.
Weird.
And so he started researching what's in there that could be affecting it, and it's a
Yeah.
compound in red grapes. And so he went and you could buy this
That's
extract.
fascinating.
And he went and
Huh.
bought this extract from red grapes, and it's supposed to be equivalent to drinking who knows how many bottles of wine. Didn't do a damn thing for him. And he was
Weird.
so upset because it was really expensive.
Yeah.
And he was mad because he wasted $35. And
Yeah.
I was like, look at my life.
Right.
And then
Right.
he found out it was a vasodilate. Okay, so vasodilation fixes it. Now
Oh,
you know
oh,
what
yeah.
to look for.
Okay.
That makes more
So-
sense. Yeah.
Yeah.
The blood flow.
He tried stuff, it didn't work, and then finally, I waited because he wasn't going to listen to me until multiple times, if you know what I'm talking about.
Mhm.
And I finally said, here's this thing that I tried. It didn't work for me, but maybe it will work for you. And it worked beautifully.
Well,
He's a very
good.
happy camper.
Rajula.
Good.
Hello.
Hello, friend. Why are you awake?
I had a horrible migraine, so I
Oh, honey.
7 p.m. and now I woke up and it's gone.
Oh, good. It's gone.
Fine.
Okay. Woo.
And
I was
Doggo.
worried.
Well, I'm working
You
till
popped in,
2
and now I'm like, I
a.m.
gotta
Yeah,
check
we'll
on
be-
Finch.
Oh. Till 2? Jesus.
Yeah, Fridays and Saturdays I'm gonna be on.
Oof. Oof.
Are you doing inventory?
No.
Just
I'm
working.
I'm just working. I'm the only one.
What
here
is that, a
Thursdays,
10-hour day?
Fridays, and
Mhm.
Saturdays.
Ugh. 10-hour days are rough.
Mm-hmm. Anything that goes that late, really,
Yeah.
because then you have to wake up and.
Movie theater. I don't miss working at the movie theater, especially for like the late releases
Mhm.
where you have that midnight movie and
I
forever.
think I'd rather work here because the movie theater sounds boring. Like in between like in.
Yeah.
It
It does have lulls.
sitting
Yeah.
There, really. But like
Yeah.
here, you get some interesting customers at the liquor
I
store,
did not eat
especially
a
when
Mhm.
the
meal.
sun goes down. Speaking of which, customer coming in right now.
How are you feeling about food?
I could do food.
Do you have a food in mind?
It speaks.
The small one. She goes, food? Food?
It just opens her mouth and starts squeaking. Yes, we'll put food.
food this week. That was good.
Ooh.
I don't have anything in mind. I'm not opposed. Like
know, I'm
everything
like,
sounds edible right now.
Let's look at not DoorDash.
Do you have any ideas, Rin Rin?
KFC.
Oh,
No.
there's one thing I
KFC
can
is
get
the
from
one
KFC.
thing I'm like, mm-mm.
There's only one
KFC
thing
makes
I
me
can get.
throw up.
Yeah, it's the chicken, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I can eat the chicken. I can eat the.
I wasn't
the
talking about
potato
the
bowl.
chicken, I was talking about the what?
It's famous bowl. It's like
37.
chicken nuggets, chicken tendies. In
Oh, okay.
potato smash. Or
Are
mashed
you
potatoes.
circle or street?
We are whatever. We're the opposite of what mom was. Circle.
I know everything, she says. Okay. Let's see. What about Sonic?
Sounds good.
Does Sonic sound edible, Rin
Yeah.
Rin?
You like Sonic? You like the burgers from Sonic?
Nothing sounds edible right now. I feel like shit.
They also
Oh.
have the cheese sticks.
Or
That's
Tony,
what
or,
I
like,
get.
Corn dogs. Even.
Corn dogs,
Something
yep.
that you could like.
Or
nibble on.
like a milkshake even. If you
Milkshake,
didn't feel like eating food, you could have a milkshake.
Yeah, that would work.
You want to have a milkshake? Okay. We should probably find out if Rory would like a milkshake as well.
Probably.
Because
He
that would be mean.
He would. I would just double it, and give it to someone else. Just
Double
kidding.
it and give it to someone else.
What? Why do you hate me?
Okay. I'm gonna let you order you.
Oh. Oh, this is hard.
Difficulty. I am so dizzy. Oh my god.
I know what I want. I just don't know how to customize it.
I'm very dizzy. What?
I would add some salt to the coffee.
Ooh, salt
Some salt?
coffee?
Salt in coffee? Ugh, I have a story about that. There was a time where we were in our early 20s.
Oh no. Oh no.
And Everclear was a thing that happened
Yep.
to my generation. And I was just feeling
Everclear to make oil. Hold on. Are we talking about the same Everclear?
Yes.
yes.
Okay.
Now imagine just drinking that.
Done that.
It was
In my
not
early
a good
20s.
idea.
I was like, it sounds great.
It's not a good idea. Don't do it.
What's
if you were
Everclear?
young.
Risk.
Oh my god.
Sheltered baby.
Everclear is
I'm gonna wait for Jen. Jen's gonna.
the devil. Everclear is the devil.
It's ethanol.
Yeah, it's like vodka if vodka was rubbing alcohol.
Yes.
Yeah.
It,
That's what it is. It's horrible. You should never ingest it.
Mm-mm.
I don't know why we thought that was a good idea. I think it was just because it was cheap.
It was the thing
It
everyone
was cheap.
doing
It
too,
was
and
cheap
that-
to get. Well, it was that, and in my teens, it was Boone's Farm.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Ugh.
Dude, that takes me back.
I don't think I could drink Boone's Farm as an adult without getting sick instantly.
I could do it.
Oof.
I would.
I
like
was,
it, but
like,
I could do it.
I was okay at drinking. Like I was never like the way overboard kid, but I would get to a point where when you get nauseous but you're not throwing up yet.
Yeah.
So I would get to that point and then I would be frustrated because I'm like, I don't feel good, but I'm also not throwing up yet,
Yeah.
but I don't feel good. And all of this stuff is horrible. And then someone at this party we were at was like, "Oh, you don't feel good? You need to throw up? I'm so sorry. That sucks. Let me go make you a coffee." And he comes back with a salted coffee
Mm.
and is like, "Drink it." And I drink this thing and I'm like, "This is awful. What did you just do to me?" And he goes, "Oh yeah, it'll make you throw up." And I was like, "This is not what I asked for." And yeah, I spent like a half an hour throwing up Everclear and coffee.
I did not know that concoction would do that.
Apparently it does.
I mean, he must have added a fairly significant amount.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It wasn't
It was
seasoned.
gross.
It was. That's evil. Yes.
it's evil. Don't put salt in coffee. I mean, a little bit of salt, sure.
I used
like
to be
in
able to
cookies?
drink like no
Cool.
one's business. I mean, I still
I-
could.
Well, because our metabolism allows for it.
Yeah. I was the guy who was always up at 7 cleaning the house
Me
up
too.
afterwards, right?
I was
You're
the
like-
last one out and the first one up.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, every time. And I was the last one drunk and the first one
Mm-hmm.
sober.
Exactly.
And if there was ever an emergency, I was the one who
First
was
one
like
to be in
immediate
charge.
sober.
Yep.
Yeah. So I was the one who was like, I was out there like taking care of kids at parties
Yeah.
who were like not having a good time.
Exactly.
And being like, "Okay, let's get you a cold towel and rub your back while you throw up and it'll be okay."
And then the next
then I was
morning you're
also
up
the one who
cleaning
was
and-
like had to do the phone stuff.
Oh yeah.
So if you ever had to call for a pizza or you had to answer the door, it
That
was
was you.
me because I was the one who could like insta sober.
yeah.
I don't drink anymore, but
We could have.
That
we
was
could have
a
gone,
time.
like heavy on the drinking. It wasn't.
that was a time. I had a time.
Yeah.
I don't miss the spins though.
I never got the spins.
Oh my god, I get the spins sober.
Okay, I've had that.
I get the spins
But
when
I
I'm
don't get
sober,
it drinking.
which is why I hate it when I'm drinking. And if I drink a lot, and you know that like I don't even know what it is. It's this weird. You're conscious when you're not supposed to be kind of thing. You know what
yeah.
I mean?
Yeah.
I don't know how to explain it better than that. But like being aware that you're messed up and like being aware of being messed up. Yeah. It's very strange. I don't know. Oh man. Yeah, drinking days. Ugh. But yeah, I would get the spins really bad.
I remember cleaning up with Kaylee's parents after
Mhm.
every party. It's my favorite.
What, Rajika?
I once had alcohol. It was blue. I don't know what it was again.
Curacao.
No. It's strong. It's strong.
Oh,
It's banned in most countries.
not absinthe, but
I was gonna say it's like blue absinthe.
Was it
There you
absinthe?
go.
Okay.
My friend made absinthe, and we had it was New Year's
Mhm.
actually. Oh, and they were so sweet. They were the ones who like gave me money for a tattoo and everything. They were really, really sweet. So it was very cute. But I get this like lampshade thing.
Mhm.
Hate that because it's not the spins, but it's
Yeah.
like everything going like this repeatedly.
Oh, yes, the
Like
repeat.
that
That happens to me when I get
not like a lampshade, like a
propofol,
oh yes.
right?
Oh, I
That,
hate
like-
that. When I'm on propofol, I get the like impending doom
Mhm.
because I feel like I'm falling
Yeah.
because my body's relaxing and I don't like it.
Well, and we fight that, right? You're like,
We
power
do
through.
exactly every time I'm like laying down, get the shot, and then I go because I freak myself out.
Yeah.
And then they're like, calm down and lay down. And I'm like, but I'm going to die. And they're
You
like,
don't
we're not
understand.
going to let you die, stupid.
Like, we could keep you alive through brain death. You're fine.
And I'm like, okay, I guess it's okay because I'm in a hospital.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah, but I've gotten that before. I mainly get that from like sedatives, though.
Hmm.
The like repeating.
I hate that because it reminds me of like cartoons when they
Yeah.
pull down a. Why does my brain keep trying to say lampshade?
No, but it's like
Stop,
when the film slows
brain.
down and you start seeing the frames.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
Yeah, basically. We're just like, good it.
Yeah.
Hate it.
I'm so glad Froggy's in here. I'm getting the side eye.
I was like, yeah, you mentioned it, and I had to look just to make sure.
Great stories to be telling people that age.
Whoops.
It's not like we're glorifying it.
No, don't do it. It was a really dumb decision and regret.
Yes.
All the regrets.
I have regrets.
There were so many regrets.
So many lessons learned.
Yeah.
Exactly. Which is why it baffles me being around like people who don't have a natural stop.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, I get to a point where I'm like, okay, if I drink one more,
That
I'm
goes
going
too
to
far.
be sick.
I gotta
That's
get
it. That's where I'm at. Did she forget?
Well, I don't know. I'm making sure she's okay at the same time because she didn't answer her phone.
Oh,
She might be.
asleep? Asleep, maybe? Did the Apothecana help? Good. That stuff's my favorite. That's why it lives inside my purse. Because it's amazing. It's right there by your hand. Yeah. Apothecana. Here's my free advertisement. Uh-oh, I just got lotion all over the place. Whoops.
I wish I could get it here.
Oh, it's so good. I don't know why they don't ship it out. That's so strange. I'll have to like buy some and ship it to you.
Would be cool.
Oh,
I
it's
gotta
so
send you a
good.
box of dark chocolate milk.
Yes. I don't know what would happen if you sent us chocolate milk. It would have to be like overnight shipping. Ugh. Oh my God, my elbow has been like the worst. It does not want to stay located at all. So every time I fall asleep, I have dreams about my elbow being wrecked. And then poof, it's not a dream. It's actually your elbow being wrecked.
She was fine.
She was fine.
Oh,
She silenced us.
Howard messages.
Oh.
Remember, if you ship illicit substances through the U.S. mail, the postal inspectors can find you.
Really?
Well, but
What are we talking
Apothecana
about?
is not illicit.
What is?
But is it
Apothecana.
illicit on? Is it illicit on the other end?
That's what
Right.
I'm wondering. I don't know. Because, like, Rajika, you have medical marijuanas. Yeah.
Yeah, just don't. Postal inspectors
started-
are not people to mess around with.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, and
I
this is
offered with
just
marijuana, and I'm
it's just
involved in
hemp.
that conversation.
It's just hemp. So this is
I did
this is what
receive
we're
a
talking about,
package
everybody.
once from a friend, and it contained marijuana.
Doing the.
And
Yeah.
the weird thing is, she
I just
packed
want
it
the
in a
double
box,
cheeseburger.
like somewhere deep in. But when
Yeah.
when the package arrived, it was on top of it.
Yeah.
So they had it in their hands.
They pulled it out and they were like, "Nah, let's let her have it."
Yeah. But
That's
the Slim
funny.
Jims were not allowed. The Slim Jims had to go.
Well,
They
that's-
ate the Slim Jims. They smoked a little bit of what you had, and
they
they
ate the
ate the
Slim
Slim Jims.
Wait,
And one bag of
excuse
Skittles.
Slim Jims?
Confiscated Slim Jims.
Here's something which you can't import meat from America into the into the
Yeah.
I didn't really
That's
know
because
that.
our meat is not meat.
No,
You don't wanna-
I want to send our bacon, but I can't.
Oh, no, wait.
Right.
Oh, that would be
I can send
amazing.
Right. Real bacon.
We have
So
we have a
technically, you
tractor
can get bacon. It's just it'll be expensive.
We can, but yeah, exactly. Like I don't want to pay $9 for a little pack of
Of real bacon.
bacon. No,
Beer bacon.
of beer bacon. No, I don't know. I'm making up a price. I have no idea.
Is it okay if Brent has
I was gonna
french
say,
fries?
come to my local grocery store. It's
What?
almost
Is it
17.
okay if Brent has french?
Sure. Ow!
No.
Hey, is it raining up there?
It did a little bit.
Yeah.
It's been kind of threatening all day.
I'll say because I see clouds rolling in from that direction, and it's looking like it's gonna rain.
Yeah. We were overcast this morning. Yeah.
I hope it does.
Yes.
weather cause a migraine.
Help.
Customers that big.
Help! Help!
Mhm.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
I think the weather change
Don't get
can
stuck,
affect
woman.
migraines.
There you go.
Yeah, it does.
Because we've been having like
Two.
bad, feels like fall weather all the time.
Oh.
That was not gently.
Oh, I didn't like that.
I tried gentle.
It's fine. It's not you. It's me. I heard me. It's not
They
you.
always
You
say
didn't
that.
hurt
but
me. I hurt
if they
me.
all say it's always them, isn't it me?
Well, the Discord video froze, so I have no idea what you're talking about.
Oh, we said her shoulder.
Mm, okay.
It spasmed and then dropped, and then we had to put it back.
Yeah.
The new
What,
doctor
chocolate?
checked my shoulders
Ow.
because I told him they were unstable, and he was like, "You have too little muscle mass for a person your age."
Did you hear?
Interesting.
He's gonna
That's what
continue
happened
me
to
with
Chris.
physical therapy.
Yeah, that was what
My
I got told all the
God.
time. You're an
Well, okay,
atrophying
but
'cause you
that's
type.
that's an EDS thing in general, though, is low muscle tone. That's one of the defining features.
I don't think it's just tone. I think it's like the muscles aren't there anymore.
Right. Yeah, no, I got told that my shoulders were atrophying a long time ago.
Which they
For the
burnt.
longest time, and then I exercised them and
What?
nothing changed.
And then you
What
ruined
act
it.
of God did it take
He
to
was told to
ever
exercise
convince
it.
them that it wasn't that you were slacking off?
I finally saw a doctor who saw me try to lift up Sophie as a baby and couldn't do it.
Oh.
And then they're like, "What's up with your shoulder?" And I was like, "Oh, I'm
It's a
atrophying.
thing.
It's just I'm
I'm
weak."
atrophying.
And they're like, "That doesn't make sense." And they
Yeah,
did
'cause it
imaging, and then
doesn't.
they saw the damage, and then that
Yeah.
was the beginning.
Dr. Worrell, you beautiful
Well,
soul.
I found
Yeah.
a physical therapist who has EDS
What,
echo
Ren?
training,
Mm-hmm. That's really cool.
Ah.
so I'm gonna try her. It's gonna be really annoying because she's so far away and
Said what?
work.
That's annoying.
Is she like up north?
Yeah, she's close to I-70.
I think I found her before. I was looking up EDS PTs before.
Oh, I remember this.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes.
I'm
I
pretty
think it's
sure.
Sarah Morrison is her name.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Because I found her
found
through Tiffany.
Yeah.
Remember?
She
They
was
only have the
on the
fancy
EDS website.
milkshake.
What?
Yeah, that's where I found her.
Trying to ask him questions.
Sorry, love.
They only have the fancy
However, I did
I'll
find a
join
bunch
right
of
back.
inaccurate
Like
information
Oreo cheesecake.
there.
Just not just a milkshake.
Oop, who'd we lose? We lost Doggo.
Oh,
Yeah, he said he'd be
Oh,
back.
no. Okay.
are they called malts? Maybe.
What's
Uh,
wrong?
They don't have normal milkshakes on here. They have like the Oreo or something mixed in.
It just means that what they loaded it in, they didn't load the normal one.
Yeah. They do that because Grubhub is a disaster. and a
Can I
half.
just order one
Why
with
is
the-
this like extra pink in places?
I don't know.
I'm
I think
confusion.
it happened
thought
after
it
you
was
were
like
here
water.
last.
Well, I meant,
But-
like, I don't have a way of messaging.
Oh, Roars?
Messaging.
Yeah, I can message.
While you do
This is
that,
not
I'm
Rory.
gonna. Ba-doop boop ba-doop boo.
I had my appointment with the EDS specialist yesterday. Well,
Yeah.
Yeah, yesterday now.
Okay.
Like it's the middle of the night. Yeah, it's yesterday.
It's yesterday, officially.
It's still weird that I had an appointment for an hour and 15 minutes.
Wow.
Did you
Yeah.
use the whole
Yeah,
time?
okay,
Like,
I gotta pay $120 myself, but
Wow.
wow.
we tackled down 15 subjects.
Wow. That's a lot.
I
I
got
looked.
a new medication. I got a new silver splint referral,
Nice. Okay.
Nice.
They have. They
and
don't
he
have
was blown away that I had to walk up the hill
They
because my
have,
bike broke.
Oreos,
Yeah.
Oh,
My
no,
expensive
the
bike.
e-bike.
Yeah.
Ugh.
And I cannot afford to buy a new one. Those
What
things are
about you?
expensive.
Do you know what happened to it?
Well, the problem is, it basically still
Badass
works.
feedback.
You know, I turn it on and then I want to start pedaling, and the engine makes a noise and it's gonna
They
turn
don't have
on, but
normal
there's no
milkshakes.
power.
Do you want vanilla
Mm.
cheesecake, strawberry cheesecake, or
So
just
I've
the
been
most
cleaning all the sensors, resetting whatever I could, and then like, nothing's
What
working.
do you mean?
Yeah.
Was there like a repair place
She
you
wants-
can take
she
it
wants
to
a-
to have
The
it looked at?
issue is my
Oof.
bike is not a brand that they know things about
I don't
in
wanna
my
bend
over. Ah.
environment, and I have to go like over
okay.
an hour away with a bike. That
Huh.
doesn't work. That won't work.
Right. That's a
I
bummer.
For
think
some reason, you're reminding me of when I graduated from college. I did not own a car, and I got an internship, summer internship somewhere, and I disassembled my bike out of box.
Mhm.
There was a small connecting flight. They took one look at the bike in the box and said, "That won't fit in the airplane." And then they said, "Don't worry, we'll get it to you." And I was
Someone
young
will
and I
write it
trusted
to
them.
you.
What?
It gets funnier. So I trusted them because I was young and stupid,
Oh no.
and so I didn't know how long it was going to take to get to me or anything.
Mhm.
So I had given them my address where I was supposed to live, and one day at work, not at home, at work, they show up with my bike in a box, and I'm like, all my tools are at home.
Yeah.
I was supposed to get it there.
Did you put yours in?
Yeah,
I'm
Jen
like,
got me.
how did they find me? Anyway, it was a small town.
Huh.
They knew
That's
someone.
hilarious.
Well, I just all the universal things I thought would happen. A bike box coming down the hall is not at work is not one of them.
Right. Everything looked good.
Yeah.
Well, I told the specialist about my bike,
Yeah.
and
Sweet.
then he asked me, "So what happened to your mobility scooter?" So I explained that I got a wheelchair, and then I called them for my mobility scooter, and then they found out like, "Oh, you still have a mobility scooter? We do not give you 2 electric vehicles per person." So they picked it up.
Really?
Huh.
Yeah. So
Oh
I made them
man.
aware that I still had one, and that's when they picked him up a week later.
Huh.
And now he told me that I am allowed to have 2 electric vehicles because there is no
But-
law anywhere that says that you can't.
Okay.
It's just something that the city government makes up.
That's so weird.
And
Just
he's like,
bizarre.
"Oh, well, since you have no transportation now, you just have to apply for one and a better one." It's like, okay.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Huh.
Yeah.
So weird. It's just like arbitrary rules that people make up. They're like,
Bureaucracy
you
of it all.
can't have 2 hot dogs on Sunday
No, you can't.
because
It is. It's
I've
all
decided.
unused up.
Yeah.
It was like that with Wick really bad.
Why?
Women Infant Child is really picky. Like, we had to
Oh, yeah,
learn a
Wick-
whole new
Wick is
menu.
terrible. Wick is awful.
Brand
Yeah.
to certain
Hmm.
Certain sizes of certain
Yeah.
brands were allowed, but like, Oh man.
It's because they partner with those brands because those
You
brands.
can get canned
Yeah.
beans. You have to get whole back beans.
Mm-hmm.
So stupid.
How big is the
I really
chance
think-
over there that a doctor tells you that they respect you?
Like,
I've heard
like
it once.
pre-cooked,
Twice,
the
maybe.
ones that are canned, like the refried beans.
I don't think a doctor's
So
ever been
somebody
like, I
else
respect
cooks
you, but
for however
I know
long
I have
it
respect
takes
from my
to cook
team.
and
Yeah.
Like a lot of my team.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I went to this
dollar.
new
He
doctor
told me.
yesterday.
Go ahead. Sorry.
He drew blood. You had the labs draw blood to do tests, and they called me back today, and I'm supposed to get more blood drawn for more tests.
Yeah. Huh.
I don't know if they got some preliminary results or if he thought better of it.
Okay. Interesting.
143.
That's weird. I've never had that happen before where they're like, actually, we're going to need
Neither have I.
more
That's why I'm
blood.
wondering.
I had it happen
A
multiple
tick.
times.
Yeah.
But that's because my GP
Mm.
only checks
I love
so
you.
much,
I
and
love
then
you
the results come back like, oh, maybe I should have tested more. And then it's like, can you go back and test more?
So usually I just get the like, you're fine, but also you're not.
Yeah.
So that's confusing.
I did do that a lot when they were trying to figure out what was wrong with my urine tests because there was a lot of
Oh,
blood.
yeah.
So the longest time they were like, something is wrong. You're passing kidney stones left and right, but you're not passing kidney stones. And you don't have the right. You're not showing the right chemicals, and something's really. And they did the biopsy, like, oh, you have a thin membrane. That's all.
Which, I mean, it makes sense. Like,
But it
we
was, like,
bust
3
veins
months of, like,
everywhere. Yeah. Everybody
Blood draws
panicking and
peeing
freaking out.
ugh.
Yeah. Yeah.
In my
Like when
case,
they're
I'm
like,
still
you have,
panicking and freaking out.
Yeah.
you're like, you have a
And
brain
it's
tumor.
like, come back,
And you're
CT
like,
scan.
they only freak out about my heart. Like if ever I wind
What?
up in the ER, they're like, we need to do an EKG right now.
Yeah. Well, they want to make sure.
We want to do an EKG the whole time. The entire time.
Well, think about it. You've had abnormal results before, and
Yes.
if you're experiencing something that could be cardiac
Yes.
related, so it makes
Where they're
sense.
like, did you know you have a heart murmur?
Yes.
Only sometimes. Haha.
But
What?
It's way more fun when you have an electrical device in there that messes up their EKGs.
And you don't tell them about it. You just do it, and you're like,
Right.
why am I reading like 10 volts over here? What's going
See,
on?
I had to learn to tell them that I had an abnormal Q because otherwise they would freak the hell out about
Yeah.
my abnormal Q. Stupid.
Well, they thought they did something wrong with the machine, and they weren't telling me there was a problem the first time.
Mm-hmm.
And only eventually did I realize what was going on. I'm like, oh, no, that's just my neurostimulator.
Right.
They're
Well,
like,
I think
we
you
can't
might
figure it
know
out.
this. Isn't it like a couple of antipsychotics that can cause like an abnormal peak in your heart rhythm?
Huh.
That's what they told me for the Seroquel.
Really?
Interesting.
And now thinking
Huh.
about it, because for the first time for a surgery, they want me to do with AKG. Last time
Yeah.
they wanted to test me on some kind of bacteria that I don't have, and now they want an EKG. Like, why did they do it last time?
Yeah.
Same surgery.
That's weird.
weird.
I've had to do that before too. Like randomly, they were like, time
Yeah.
to do an echogram, the
Yeah.
echocardiogram.
Yeah. I've had that
For,
done 3 times,
My
I think.
shoulder.
Uh-huh.
Or not my shoulder, my hip.
Well, they do it because they're like, we want to make sure that your heart is okay
Right, but
before
like,
we
they
put you
weren't that
under.
cautious for the
Yeah.
previous surgery, which was my spinal
Right, isn't that
surgery.
I feel like it depends on the anesthesiologist.
Yeah.
I feel like
Yeah.
that's what it depends on entirely.
Mhm.
Because that's what's changed my surgery between my
everyone,
hips
yeah.
was the anesthesiologist who was like, I don't want you to feel any pain ever. So we're going to make sure you can't feel anything ever again.
Yeah.
I need to have a
But that-
talk with that anesthesiologist. Damn, it's late.
Mm,
Articulation is hard.
yeah. Yeah. Words are
Last
hard.
time, pain medication was not really there.
Mm,
Not really.
that's not helpful.
Like, don't give me morphine. It's not. It's like water in a syringe.
You're like, that didn't do anything.
That really pisses
Congratulations.
them off when that happens.
I know.
Like when I was in with
Actually, ask me today if I'm seeing pink elephants from using tramadol. I was like, "Seeing pink elephants from tramadol? I was like, you don't? It's like, no.
Oh my god.
Slightly bit better than a TikTok.
Yeah, that happened to me during the episode when I went in and they
Uh-huh.
flushed me full of morphine, and she's like,
Oh yeah.
"Nothing's happening."
Uh-huh.
It's like
They're like,
"Why,
you're supposed to be
shit?"
unconscious now, and you're like,
No,
I don't know.
Ah.
No. I like no.
I didn't feel like
Go
it. Okay.
to bed. No.
No.
That's like every surgery we've ever had where we like wake up in the middle and they get offended.
Yeah.
That's my favorite is when they get offended that you woke up and they're like, good night.
You shouldn't be awake.
Mhm.
Good night.
It's probably one of those professionally embarrassing mistakes to make. for the anesthesiologist.
They just don't understand that EDS, we're kind of like redheads.
Yeah.
We just need a little extra. Yeah. Yeah. hmm
I'm
Bring me
medicated.
my food now.
Psychologist on YouTube.
Sorry, I'm excited. I'm
and he
medicated.
explained how
Good.
cannabis affects that you need more propofol.
Oh, yeah, yeah. I didn't know that until way, way, way later.
Yeah, and it wasn't
And
until
nobody
back
asked.
surgery.
Nobody was like,
'Cause
hey,
that
do
was
you
the
smoke
first when they were
marijuana?
being serious about it.
Yeah.
You know, because like, but the other two, I was like, oh, it didn't really do much. Like, I woke up, I remember for the rape
Yeah.
surgery, and they're like, oh, well, we got to take care of it. Like, yeah, I'm having open back surgery. Of course, you need to take care of it. What do you
Yeah.
mean?
Oh, I told the dentist, and the one time they put me out, oh, it was so good. They did great. They took me at my word the first time, and they were like, "Cool, we're gonna make sure that you are unconscious." End of story. No options. You will be asleep.
Did I tell you about my friend who that she would get dental work done? They would tell her she wasn't going to feel anything. She shot and she felt everything.
Yep.
And she kept telling them.
Oh God, I hate
And
that. That
finally-
happened with one of my root canals.
Yeah.
And
And eventually you just
finally
stop.
got somebody who listened, and the lady's like, "Oh, well, every once in a while the nerve branches, blah blah blah, and then we have to put those shots in a different spot. I'll try that with you." And she said it was the first time she ever had dental work done where she
Wow.
Yeah.
couldn't feel everything. She was so
It's
excited
crazy.
because now she knew what it was and what
Yeah.
to tell people.
Yeah. Once you have the
So, like,
keywords.
Right.
Right. And
Mhm.
then and so she was like, "Good, now I know. I can tell people, and it won't happen to
Mhm.
me anymore."
Mm-hmm.
Dude, like, the worst thing is at least with my experience, and I think this happened to you before,
Huh.
where if you feel it, they
Oh,
don't
yeah.
put you out, they don't treat it, they go, we'll work faster.
Yes. Oh yeah.
They're not
Where
like,
they're like,
we'll
oh
numb
well,
it
we only
more."
have a couple minutes left to blah 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 blah, and you're like, fuck it, just
Mhm.
do it. Or they'll ask, and then when they ask, I'm like, you know what, just
The guy I see now
I
is
don't want to
great, but
be here for the rest of my life, so please just finish.
the guy on Arapahoe that does all the
Yeah.
extractions.
That's who did mine.
Yeah.
Was like they're fantastic.
Yep.
Really good. It's like Aurora Dental or
Mhm.
something, or Aurora
I use
Dentistry.
Aurora Dentistry for like the fancy stuff,
Mhm.
and then the mundane stuff I do emergent dental,
Oh, okay.
emergency dental. But they're
Nice.
because the guy there knows me and he trusts me.
Yeah. Which is nice. That's helpful.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh,
And
it
to
was
remove my teeth.
yeah.
Man, I want to do that so bad.
Pull them all out.
Just the bottom ones. They can leave the top,
Same time.
but the bottom ones.
Mhm.
Gotta leave my fancy overbite.
I don't know what the heck they're
Yeah,
gonna
maybe.
do
My
in here.
teeth is my top is my issue.
Oh,
Today, well, yesterday morning, I had to go back to the denture dude and bite on stuff to see
Oh, yeah,
how
the-
my bite was.
your mold.
And then he was like, "Oh, your jaw really snaps a lot." Like,
Yep.
yeah, I know. It won't go away. No, it won't.
Sorry, I had to relive it. The snap.
Yeah,
whenever
I had to pop my ear on my
dislocates
way
and
over
then-
here.
This one?
You clench your jaw too much. No, I don't.
Mm-mm.
I don't clench my jaw.
No, because if I clench my jaw, then I chatter. I have like micro chatters because I have a internal tremor,
hmm
and so if my teeth touch, they'd like.
It's like having
I
an
hate
electric
it.
toothbrush. Like,
No, gross. Hate it. No.
yeah.
If I start clenching, then the pop turns into a crunch.
Ooh,
Yeah.
And
crunchy.
the crunch is worse.
Don't
than
do
the
it, you
pop.
idiot. I was like, I wonder if that's true of me, and then I start doing
Mhm.
it. And I'm like, oh, this hurts.
Ah.
Actually, don't.
You're like, this hurts. Do it again.
She says, "Don't do this," and I'm like,
Those
"What?"
parts, do it again.
I had to know.
I need to know. That's the same with all those freaking pictures that flexible people share. It's like,
Mhm.
see, can I do that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Every single one is like, oh, I can.
You're
Nice.
like, ah, yes, a new one.
Jen strained her leg this week, and I was like, "Stretch it," and she's like, "But I can't," and I'm like,
What does that mean?
"What do you mean you can't stretch it?"
Oh, my hips out.
Very slow.
No, when I asked her to do it, she just went, "I can't,"
I can't.
and then I had to do the stretch because I was like, I need to feel the stretch. You can put that all the way out too.
My
If you
hip
want.
is out.
There you go. You get the fancy chair now.
Oh, it's out enough that I moved my knee. I don't like when that happens.
I do it. I had to fix my
That
knee.
means my femur rotated.
I had to fix my knee like that at the
Oh, I
pain
hate
management
that.
this morning. Jen was
gonna have to
talking,
wait
and I was
till I
like,
go to
1
bed."
second, and then it went pow, and it made like it echoed in the room. I was like, "Yep, I'm better." Yeah.
Rotating femur. Super not fun.
Is it going this way,
I don't know. I
where
think
like it's sliding out of the hip from the top, or sliding
I'm
kind
trying
of
to figure out where it's at. Because I only knew it was out. There we go. Yeah. Okay, so it's rotated this
out?
way.
Yeah.
Hmm. It is rotated outward.
I'm trying to log into my patient portal, and I just found out they're now expiring the passwords. And you have to
Oh,
What?
God,
And that's it. And I'm like, really?
Lovely.
I hate that.
We didn't have enough problems with passwords. Have to start doing this. Anyway.
More.
No, I get that.
We want more.
It's like first, it's like we want numbers. Cool. Okay.
Yeah.
Then it's like make sure you have a caps.
Special.
Okay. Now, not a special character. Oh,
But also
okay.
not that special
Now-
character.
Describe the
I
sunset.
came up with this ingenious idea for those special characters. You know those hooks above the 9 and the 0?
Yeah, the
What
carrots.
if you just write your whole password in between those fucking hooks? So you don't have to remember those special characters.
Yeah.
Nice.
Interesting.
Like parentheses.
Yeah, yeah.
About
Yeah.
This weekend, it was like last weekend. It's like, oh, I just do that.
That's brilliant, actually. I'm going to use that on a couple that
Parentheses.
next time they're like, update it. You've already used that one. You've already used that one.
bitch.
Be like, watch me parenthetical your ass.
Parenthetical. Where are the small?
They are Rindo. Where did the
Oh,
small
I
markers
better
go?
say goodnight.
Oh, Jen has them.
Oh, it's fine.
She was labeling boxes
Oh,
for
okay.
chainmail.
No worries.
Well,
I have band practice tomorrow.
Womp womp.
So I will not be there tomorrow.
Okay.
Well, glad you were here today.
Yeah. But also go get some sleep.
Yeah, please.
I love you. Go to
But
bed.
I fell asleep at 8 p.m. So
Oh, okay.
8 to 2. I only had 6 hours.
Mm-hmm.
That's true.
Mm-hmm.
And my migraine is gone, so you have no idea how happy I am.
Yeah. Oh, I bet.
took 2 of my medication that wasn't working. Oh,
What?
he prescribed me
What?
metoprolol.
You?
Really?
What?
Honestly, anything.
That sounds really
How
familiar.
it's a beta blocker, and it can lower
Aghast.
your heart rate.
Really?
Yeah, so it's a funny thing because I read on my migraine medication that I can use it more than twice a month, and I have at least 6 migraines a month. So that's
Oh
not working.
no. So you get
Ah.
two migraines free. The rest you have to pay for.
That's
Basically,
messed
and
up.
the medication says if you take more than 2, then the medication can cause migraines as well. But
What?
the lighter ones, you just gotta suffer through it, and then the hard ones, that's when you take the medication.
Yeah, okay. Wait, what's it called?
That's bad.
Metoprolol.
This is a nose spray. But the nose
No.
spray.
Oh.
That's when I told
Okay.
the specialist,
Okay.
and I told him like, hey, I saw like a couple beta blockers,
Mm.
the whole list with my nose
Mhm.
spray.
Mm-hmm.
But didn't you also say that we were gonna try a beta blocker because of my high heart rate? And I was like, did I? Did we? It's like, yeah, this and this medication. It's like, oh, but
So it might be
I'm
dual
afraid
purpose.
that you're gonna pass out because you're.
Yeah, you gotta be careful.
Yeah,
and
but
just
then I
so you
told
know,
him my Concerta actually makes my blood pressure go up.
Yeah.
For the first time in
Mhm.
my life, I
oh,
have a normal people heart rate and well, not heart rate, blood pressure.
It's like you can have one or the other. You don't get to have the heart rate and the pressure at the right
Yeah.
spot.
Well, and then you have medications battling and canceling each other out. And
Today I
then
had really good. I
Yeah.
was at 120 over 80. I was like, nailed it. I never nail it.
nice.
And then my heart rate was elevated.
My blood
Like,
pressure is always like high, but in a really stupid, weird ass way, where it's like 156 over 20,
Two. Right?
and then you're like, "What?
Who needs diastolic pressure? Not
Why?"
me. I don't believe in it. And then you die.
Like I don't. Oh, I didn't do
just
it.
Logged in. I just logged in to see my document from yesterday's visit because
Yeah.
I thought maybe he had some lab results. He doesn't, but clearly was not totally following me either. And I'm like, crap. He
Mm.
wrote some stuff that wasn't really quite right. It doesn't matter.
Food is
But
here.
then I'm looking at
You gonna go get it?
what he wrote, and it's got like what
I'll go get it.
Will you get it, Ren,
what
please?
Here.
problems are you current problems? And he lists my BMI
And
being
Micah?
a current problem, and my BMI is
yeah.
normal. It's normal.
What?
How can that be my medical problem? It
Do you
is
not? Do you need
normal.
more? Are they saying that you need to be on
No,
that?
I just Googled to make sure. I'm like, I'm pretty sure I'm in the normal range, and I'm not towards the
Yeah.
end of it or toward the upper range of it.
You're
I
like
am-
mid.
Yeah. I'm like, why are you listing that as a problem?
They're like, we're just making it up now. I don't know.
Always nice if you have to correct your doctors.
Ugh.
It's just weird.
But now I'm really gonna say good night. So
Okay. Sleep
have a
tight.
great weekend.
Have
You
a good
too.
one.
Love
Bye.
you.
Bye.
Love you too.
Go to bed, woman.
Now we can start trash talking.
Just with love. Food. Food has arrived.
All right, we got this.
Arrived.
This is you and Rory and
Not me.
Jen.
Must have been Jen.
Must have been.
Must have been.
Mustafar.
Food. I think. I don't know how I feel about it.
My stomach is now questioning.
I know. I was like, yay, food. And now
Smell
I'm
it.
like,
And I'm like, are you happy about this, Tum Tum? And it's like,
mm.
we'll find out.
It's
We
got a
don't
little
know.
psychotic glare in the eyes. And you're like,
Did you
oh,
get
God.
fries or tots?
She got fries.
There's potato pickle?
Top
thingies? Something?
Top potato pickles?
Potato fries?
No, these are mine. These are
Jalapeno peppers? Jalapenos?
jalapenos.
What is it?
No, they're just cheese sticks.
Oh, okay.
It's just fried cheese. 'Cause
Chris,
I'm
it's
5.
just fried cheese.
God, calm down. Yeah.
Okay.
Fried cheese and tomato sauce.
And I got this ridiculously oversized burger. I love it. Please
I don't
eat
know
that
how I
and not
feel
die.
about this. Let's find out. Together. Oh, hello.
It's Elderson.
Yeah.
And
Mhm.
and,
we're
and
live.
more.
Uh-oh. I had
We're
some-
talking with our friends. Yeah. It is Friday.
It's Blur's Day.
Blur's Day.
Every day is Blur's Day. What? What?
Oh,
Thank you. Waleta.
I need
Okay, this is
the
acceptable.
jet. Okay.
Mhm.
And apparently they're good.
This guy absolutely made shit up when he wrote this visit.
Oh, great.
I hate that.
I mean, it's stuff. I mean, I literally told him I got this diagnosis. He wrote down I need to see a geneticist for a different thing, and then He's saying she wants to see a geneticist because there's a potential of this problem, and the problem he listed is the one I told him I've already had the test and I don't have that problem. He literally.
I have stuff for you and Rory down here.
Oh gosh, this is not good.
I hate when they do that, when they're like, we discussed blah, blah,
Well-
blah. And you're like, absolutely not. We did not. We
Does
did not
anyone
have
else get
any
this feeling
conversation about
that
that.
it's like they don't take notes during, and they have like
Yeah,
after the
they
fact
just, like,
they're
make it up.
remembering it,
Uh-huh.
but they're not.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's probably
It-
true. He wasn't typing at the
Mm-mm.
same time. That's
Right.
true.
So it's like they're coming in after the fact, like, I
Yep.
think it was this. And
I don't
Oh.
remember, but we're going to make it up anyway.
I think you need to take this to mom.
Oh yeah, he's like, oh, she's gonna
And that
follow up
Mom's right there.
Oh,
with her
hello.
ophthalmologist and see about these special prescription drops. And I already told him I tried them and they didn't do anything.
Of course.
This
I
is
love that
wild.
they
I mean,
listen.
this is
They
good.
listen so well.
Well, I mean, I literally am gonna have to do puzzle for this one.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That's wild.
We
Mhm.
can do an episode on
No, I want to do
following up, making
Mm.
like checking in and making
Mhm.
sure you do follow up because of stuff like this.
Well,
Yeah.
But correcting to remember to check your visit records every time. 'Cause
Yeah.
I don't always remember.
Me
No.
neither.
Let them know. Because this is
Yeah.
slightly off. This is-
Right. No, it's like really,
We've talked
really
about checking your records like once,
Yeah.
but we should
It's been a minute.
do one about like actually following up after an appointment.
Yeah.
Yeah,
'Cause-
because this is not close.
Yeah. You have to keep them accountable.
Mm-hmm. Because otherwise nobody does.
Well,
Right.
Well, the thing is, I don't want the misinformation to propagate throughout the medical system because they're
Right.
getting so interconnected now that I mean, I've been amazed recently at the interconnectedness of stuff. It's way more. It's clearly at a different level than it used to be.
Mm-hmm.
And well, it's funny how like an offhand comment in a note can become a big deal in another office.
Yeah.
Oh,
Because
yeah.
you don't know what everybody's like thinking when they're reading those notes.
Yeah. Or how you can get stuck in a loop if you're not like, hey, I
Exactly.
tried this and it didn't work. No, I tried it and it seriously
Right.
it didn't work.
We did this already. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
I think we should do that tomorrow.
Yeah, we can definitely do that.
Be a good one.
Because the only idea I had was like talking about new chapters and like moving forward.
I could tie those together.
I think we could too. I'm not worried about it. How is it?
It's good.
Did your stomach say yes or no?
It said yes, but then it was like, but you drank your coffee, bro.
Now you're full.
But I wasn't 3 seconds ago.
Well, now you are.
Stupid.
I wasn't paying attention at 7, so I'm up and out.
Oh, sorry.
Oh. We'll see you.
Bye.
Bye.
Ruth.
It's funny.
Oh, it's right at 7. Okay, I thought we were like past 7, like overdue.
Oh,
I
is
was
it
like,
7
oh,
right
no.
now?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Guess it's just us and the frog.
It's a J frog.
I talked to Jay earlier. Found out that Jay's a monster,
Oh,
hates Rin, and believes that everybody needs to die.
great.
Isn't that right? That's what you said. That's what Rin said to me after we got off the call. Those are all things that Rin said, and they're fact. They're all fact.
Never. I need an napkin. I got ice cream in my hair.
Here, love, right in front of you.
Struggle bus forever.
Are you sure, Jay, you picked this one? It has ice cream in its hair now. I'm saying I wouldn't be offended if you decided maybe to move on.
That's the end. Ice cream in the hair. Done. Done.
That's mm-mm.
It's over.
It's over. You've lost. That was fun. Do you want to just call it for now and then hang out?
Let's do that.
You can just chill. All right, guys.
Eat food.
We
Food
will
is good.
be going.
Yes.
See everybody
Much
in the
love.
morning.
Bye bye.
Bye-bye. Bye.